So at first glance, the resolution appears to defend the freedom of speech and the freedom of press, principles that everyday Americans, regardless of the party, should stand behind. But when you read beyond the first paragraph, it becomes clear that this is not a defense of the First Amendment. It is a partisan statement aimed at one individual while ignoring the real and ongoing threats of free expression that are happening all around us. If we truly believe in protecting speech, then we must defend it consistently and not selectively. The same voices condemning President Trump for supposedly intimidating the media have been silenced when our own government, our schools, and even our legislation have silenced everyday citizens. Even we've had students disciplined simply for expressing their opinions that differ from what's considered acceptable, and parents gavelled down and escorted out of public meetings for trying to voice concerns about what's being taught to their children in classrooms. Yet here in Springfield, we see the same kind of selective silencing. Republican bills on property tax relief, parental rights, and public safety are routinely ignored and left to die in committee, not because of their content, but because of who introduced them. And when a bill draws too many negative witness slips from the public, it often gets rewritten behind closed doors to silence the opposition. That is not democracy, that is message control. And while this resolution claims to champion the press, it conveniently ignores the fact that every administration, Republican and Democrat alike, has had friction with the media. The Obama administration surveyed journalists. The Biden administration pressured social media companies to censor Americans online, yet there is no resolution condemning those acts. As a military veteran, like others in this chamber who have worn our nation's uniform, I took an oath to defend the Constitution against the freedoms that it protects. Many of us were willing to lay down our lives and defend the right to speak freely, even when we disagree. That's what makes this country different. Mr. Speaker, freedom of speech and freedom of the press are the bedrock of our republic. They should unite us. They should not divide us. And H.R. 505 fails that test. It's political theater dressed up as moral virtue. And if we're going to stand for the First Amendment, then let's stand for everyone's right to speak. Students, parents, journalists, and every member of this chamber who simply holds a different agreement. I urge a no vote on Resolution 505. Thank you.